Hello, monsters abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part, I think, 5 maybe, of my Rotblood campaign, where we're just going to throw a lot of doggos at the very artillery-heavy army. Now they do have the old Slayers, but the Slayers will probably trade with the doggos, and there's more of us than them than there are them. This is basically a suicide mission, but the nice thing about the doggos is that even if they do break and run, they'll probably run quite early, and they'll run really fast and quite far, so they'll probably be absolutely fine. This is why we wait for our reinforcements. And particularly because a lot of this army was artillery crews, they're just going to get nommed. Look at this, just eating them all. This artillery could have done quite a lot of damage to me. But, yeah, it's not doing so hot. So they did manage to rout the goblins, but they lost half. Not the goblins. They managed to rout the doggos, but the goblin hewer crew was reduced quite significantly. That's pretty rough. Here comes my boys, my main army. Led by Bodvar Ribspreader, who is very forgettable as a character. Ivar, on the other hand, oh yeah, what a boy, what a lad. He's doing some good damage. We've got the giant rot flies as well. It's just the one rot fly, actually. Could have had more in a unit, just to you know, if it was like 4, that would have felt slightly better. Anyway, Goblin Hewer here routs the Rotblood Hounds, but with only 3 guys remaining. The doggos have basically decimated this army all by themselves, which is amazing work. The main problem now is going to be the gyro bombers, which I do, or gyrocopters I should say, which I do not really have an answer to, apart from Ivar. Skadoosh. Because he's a good boy. Yeah, that's what we like. That's some damage. So if he can just keep that up for the 4 units of gyrocopters they got flying around. I do have some javelins, and I am trying to get the javelins to... you can see they're doing some damage. That's 5 units of javelins all throwing at the same time, and they've managed to do that much damage, which... It's not amazing. That's only if they sit still. If they're moving, they do significantly less damage. Barely anything. And the javelins are quite short range, so yeah, Ivar's basically doing most of the work for us. We do have the giant rot flies. They can take out the gyrocopters. They're kind of chasing them around, which is at least keeping them on their toes. So apart from the enemy general, who's still fighting, and the gyrocopters, and a few heroes, they've got nothing left. Oh yeah, and apparently they've got the Iron Drakes, who I'm trying to chuck sharp sticks at. Come on guys, you can do this. There's only 2 of them left. Another try? Come on, you got this. I believe in you. You caught him. Good job. So bad. Okay, luckily the enemy army is starting to waver, which is good, because otherwise this would have driven me mad. And also Ivar's down to 50%. He's only managed to kill 5 so far, but he's done quite a lot of damage. That's 729 damage dealt as gold, which is, you know, reasonable. God, these things have got so much armor. So many javelins being lobbed at them. Get them, boys. Okay, we've done it. We done it. We're fine. I think the doggos did very well there. What good doggos. I'll go take the cash. Hello. Oh, Christ. Alright, well at least we got the doggos coming in to assist. I guess they thought they could send one army at me and it would be enough, and it turns out it wasn't. Oh, this is so many gyrocopters. I hate this. Can I just auto-resolve it? I don't want to be sat there trying to shoot down gyrocopters for 20 minutes.
Always ready for a headbutting contest.
Grom. Sure. Sure, I'm not super invested. We've got no good way of taking down gyrocopters. That's a really big issue. I mean, the grenades may be better, but I don't think they will be. At least we'll heal up in a turn. So that's something. But my concern is that they might go and grab Winterpire, but I really want Winterpire, so I'm going to take Winterpire. Oop. Okay, good job everyone, nice work. You are still costing me a lot of resources, so I'm just going to get rid of you. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to get rid of you too, because you're terrible. I lost all my doggos. Oh, no! My poor doggos. Oh, they're so expensive to replace. Oh, no, these are terrible. They're really bad. Okay, I'll get Rotblood Marauders. Guess. Right, we don't need the anti-Skaven building. It's basically useless for everyone. Where can we get... There we go. We can get doggos. We can get doggos from there. Okay, we've got everything but the Forbidden Citadel, which I can probably buy off Ted if I get that mod. Because otherwise, it'll be basically impossible to buy off him. Let's have a look. Can I buy the Forbidden Citadel off you? No, absolutely not. The economic value is apparently 83.5. There is almost nothing that would overcome that. He's what that's saying is no. It's a level 3 settlement with iron, 300 income. It's making 600 income, and he's like, no, I will never sell this to you. Fine. I could get Cracker Drac. It does have diamonds in it. I don't know if that's really going to help me all that much, but I'm hoping that Azazel can actually deal with that. And then we can get on to some, you know, more fun stuff, like killing, I don't know, probably Malice, because he does not like me. I get a sneaking suspicion we're going to be at war with Malice fairly soon. Oh god, they're so bad. Right. At least the Engorged are pretty good, right? They're pretty legit. We like those boys. We can get Leader of the Tribe, which is going to give us something. Good. We can get Nurgle. What does Nurgle... This has the campaign movement thing on it, but it's not campaign movement. Slaughter the Cowards. Sounds pretty good. Cripple the Foe could be good. Inflict Cowardice is fine. When can we get Toxic Miasma? Guess once we've got sort, we can. Okay, we need all of these basically. I think Cripple the Foe is probably a slightly gooder one. Are you a god? Right, we can give you Diseased Renewal, which replenishes your ammunition, which is quite nice. This will increase your range, and I mean your missile damage is horrendous. So yes, all of that. Basically, anything that is going to increase your range and damage and ammunition, considering you're effectively the one unit I have in my army where I go, oh good, that's actually pretty legit. It's fine. We need... Right, you know what I do need is some... What were we thinking? We were thinking... Was it these guys? Rotblood Vomiter. Yeah, so... No, not those guys. Was it these guys? Leeches. Missile damage. Yes, missile strength. These guys. So I think... Blightstormers are infantry. So these are kind of... I guess shock infantry? But these guys have like a missile attack. I don't know what it... I think they've basically got the same missile attack as what's his face. So if we could get these guys, I think we may be onto something. So we're going to try and upgrade this as quickly as possible so that we can get some guys which, you know, could shoot good. Although at this point, Cracker Drac look like they might be on the way out, so that's good. Do we have anywhere I can recruit any heroes? No. I mean, the doggos were good. I'm just a little bit concerned about heading into like the late game. What units will I have where I go, yes, these guys slap. This is kind of a reoccurring problem with mods, I find, is that the modders seem to be so scared of making something that's considered overpowered that they dial it back to a level where nothing is good. Like those grenades, terrible. Javelins, worthless. Because putting a dot effect on a javelin, the dot effect only, like if you clip a unit with a javelin, that will get the dot effect and it affects the entire unit. More javelins don't do more damage. That's not how it works. So it's kind of not that useful. I don't know if, oh crap. Okay, maybe if we can take Malakai on now. Watch as he recruits like 5 guys in one turn. Get off! Sorry, so currently he's got 2 guys. He's got Malakai and he's got a gyrocopter. We will see how much stuff he has next turn. My hope is it's not going to be too bad. But we shall see. Let's get this one. This one seems pretty good. And we're going to grab... What was the building which had the thing? These guys. So we're going to grab this. I don't know if... the Pestilence engine seems okay. $150. Even if it was like 300, it would be fine. But 150 just feels very low. Oh, it feels so sad. It feels so sad. Do we have the we do have the doggo building. Good. Get more doggos. Doggos make the world go round. I need to get rid of those javelins in my army, and I know it leaves me completely missile defenseless, but I don't think it makes much difference, to be honest. So he's gone from 1 gyro... I mean, admittedly, these guys are grudge settler units. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you've managed to recruit 6 units in 1 turn.
Get off!
At least the garrison's not great.
Touch me again and lose a finger.
Okay, we're just going to lay siege. Let's see what happens. Worst case, everyone dies. But that's worst case. That's absolute worst case scenario. Do I want this obsidian? It is giving me some money. Does anyone like me? Oh, you like me? Yes. I want to be friends with you. Let's be friends. Friends with you. I could.
Father instructs me to talk to you.
$4,000. $4,000 for military. I just want to make you like me slightly more. I don't need that. Jesus. $4,000. Are you mad? Are you absolutely unhinged? Ugh, I'm taking attrition as well. I could attack. Do I attack? Is attacking the right choice? Maybe. Maybe attacking is the right choice. I mean, they will have walls, yes, but... Maybe. Oh boy! This is going to be fun! Yeah, with a capital F. What does your little horsey look like? Out of interest. Is it different? Does it just look like a horsey? It's like a little Little play coursey. Cool. Okay, we're good. Okay, right. So obviously we're up against Malakai. Malakai can summon in his airship, which is a big problem for us. Fortunately, I will say I rematched this game simply because I forgot to deploy one of my javelins. It was over there. I was like, oh fuck, so I redeployed him. I've got a sneaking suspicion that if you rematch, it fucks with the AI. And I'll tell you why. Because when Malakai spawns in the, whatever the fuck his airship's called, I can't remember what it's called, it will spawn in over here and it will do nothing. It will just sit there for the entire battle doing absolutely nothing. So while we're attacking the wall, I have my javelins all spaced out, like he will drop it on top of me. I know he will, so I was ready for it. But no, he spawned it in a stupid place. It did nothing. Meanwhile, rot flies attacking units on walls are the goat, because they tend to send units flying quite a lot. And any unit that drops off a wall is dead instantly, which means a lot of these guys are dying from the fact that they haven't put handrails in place. It's entirely on them. That's a them problem. Dropping javelins on the heads of these dwarf warriors as we clamber up the walls. Tell you what I didn't know. Where are they? Look, these guys have got fucking troll hammers. I didn't know they had troll hammered gyrocopters. What the shit? Is it audacious engineering? Yeah, tell me about it. Audacious? More like bullshit. Oh my god, what am I supposed to do against troll hammer torpedoes on a gyrocopter? I can barely do that. There is the Spirit of Grungy. There we go. Yep, he spawned it over here. This thing, of course, is a limited time, so it will despawn in 200. I think it's 220 seconds. 240 seconds. 240 seconds. It will disengage, and as you can see, it is doing absolutely nothing. It's just slowly meandering around, spawning completely the wrong place. You can spawn it anywhere on the map, spawn in the wrong place, and yeah, fine. Meanwhile, we've managed to deal with quite a lot of the Slayer pirates, no problem there. We're now swooping down on the flame cannons, take that one out if we can. Should be good. Yeah, I don't really know what to do about. I mean, I'm dropping rancid visitations and I'm shooting them, as you can see. That's what Ivar's doing, which is good. It's doing some damage, but yeah. And Bodvar can't really do it. Well, he does have an ability where he could do 125 250 damage, 30 seconds. I was tempted to use that. I didn't, but I was tempted. I was like, I'll just kill Malakai. It's fine. So I'm going to go beat up Malakai as we blatz the gyrocopter with Ivar as much as possible. Also trying to dodge the troll hammer torpedoes, because they will make a real mess of anyone they target. I'm also sending the javelins up onto the wall to try and help out a little bit. So that's fine. The rot flies are trying to deal with more Slayer pirates and also the flame cannon. And they've done some damage to it. It's fine. The Spirit of Grungy is continuing to do nothing. It's only going to be around for another 130 seconds, and they are. I don't know what they're doing with it, to be honest. Nothing. Just as well, really. The troll hammer torpedoes are targeting poor Ivar. He's getting blatted. Need to get the javelins up there. Start a little bit of missile support. I mean, 5 to 10 damage is not very much. Ooh. Careful. Malakai's coming back. He does have a lot of missile strength, doesn't he? Oof. Stop steam cleaning me. It's so annoying. I've had to hide Bodvar around a corner, which, ow, as you can see, those troll hammers, yeah, they're mean. Luckily, we've got some more javelins up on the wall, which are doing some damage. Thank God Ivar's there to actually do more damage, but at least they're tickling them. Bring them down! Bring them down! There's the rancid visitations, more and more javelins being lobbed. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of javelins, and Ivar's still doing more damage. Maybe it's because they don't have the anti-large. I'd much prefer them to, I would much prefer normal javelins, to be honest, because they've got the anti-large, whereas these guys have just got a little bit of extra DPS, like damage over time, dots, and the dots aren't that useful. They're nice, don't get me wrong, I love a dot, but not actually that useful. Okay, we're now charging the trolls down, what's left of them anyway. Luckily, of course, they will regenerate, which is handy. Where's Bodvar? Is he still hiding around a corner? He's now hiding outside the settlements. I've only had regeneration or something. I don't know what this... I don't think this actually does anything. I don't think so. Because it doesn't... Maybe it does? I don't know. I have to get him in killing someone and see if the bar goes up. Alright, while our boys may not be the most damaging boys, they at least have managed to dish out some pain to the Dwarf Warriors, and we can push in there. We do have a slight issue in this little nook, because they've got 2 Goblin Hooers and a Flame Cannon, which means that anyone that's going... Oh, and they've also got... I think there's 2 Flame Cannons here, in fact. Oh, there's a Bolt Thrower as well, but there's a Bolt Thrower and a Flame Cannon there. Now, the Flame Cannon says it's over here. It is lying. Do not believe it's lies. Still getting hit by those troll hammers. There's only 6 of them left, which is better than 9, I guess. Make that 5. 5 is definitely better than 6. Get him, Ivar. Get him. Oh, good hits. Down to 3. Okay, well that's significantly less problematic. Meanwhile, Bodvar's chasing Malakai, although he's doing that thing where when your character is faster than the enemy they're trying to attack and they're running away, you just kind of push them around, which is kind of annoying. Just swing. Just swing. There we go, he's dead. Good. Malakai is dead. We need to get Bodvar out of there. Okay, here's the plan. We're going to just race up the left flank. We're going to smash through this barricade here, and we're going to grab this objective. It's not a good plan, but it's all I've got. Meanwhile, the Rotflies, you know what, I was worried they wouldn't be very good, but actually they seem to be doing fine. I would imagine that mostly it's the enemy killing themselves on the damage reflects, but you know what? Whatever works. So they've taken out quite a few guys actually. It says 51, but I think they've taken out more guys. So you know what? Rotflies, okay against shitty infantry. The Rotblood Engorged are going to go around this. I did not want moving it up because that would put them directly into range of all of this artillery. This little artillery nest there is really quite nasty. I don't really have any way of dealing with that, unfortunately. Ivar's only got 1 shot left. I did try to put a Blight Boil down these Dwarf Warriors, but they are going to dodge. That's fine. We can chuck a lot of javelins at them. Oh, I think it did nick them. Did do a little bit. That's alright then. Ivar's up to 24 damage, but he's done 2,200 damage dealt as gold. Very impressive. Dwarf Warriors getting exterminated. Okay, looking at numbers, we do outnumber them. And you know what? We actually haven't lost many guys, weirdly. It's actually not... Losses are pretty light. A lot of our units are battered and bruised, but we haven't lost anyone yet. So say Pirates and the Dwarf Warriors getting a thrashing there. Poor Pestilence Engine is very slow. He'll get there eventually. Maybe. Some of the trolls are splitting off to go and smash down this barricade over there, and we've taken out these Dwarf Longbeards. But Bodvar's got to get out. Bodvar's losing health all the time. We've only had regeneration. His ability... So he's got 3 abilities. He's got this leadership debuff, he's got a weapon strength debuff, and he's got this damage over time. Which says area, but only affects 1 unit at a time. So, meh. But they can only be used 1 at a time. So you use one, oops, you use one, and it basically puts the other on cooldown. So you just kind of have to wait, pick one. To be honest, the dot one is probably the best out of them. In a desperate attempt to attack the artillery nest, I decide to charge it. Now, admittedly, I did think these were bolt throwers, not a flame cannon. I hadn't noticed the flame cannon in there. That was unfortunate, particularly for the Rotblood Engorged, who are getting absolutely roasted. But we're gonna throw everything we've got at it. All of the Rotblood javelins, they're all out of javelins. Well, most of them are out of javelins, and they are making for the. Oh, yeah, don't charge flame cannons, guys. It's been tried. It doesn't work. Flame cannons slap. The Rotblood Engorged are. Oh, they're not. Oh, they're gonna run away. They're gonna run away. They're running away. They're running away. Yeah. Okay. All right. Over here, though, we've managed to charge a Goblin Hewer without them getting shots off, which is good. Splitting off some units to go and take out those Slayer Pirates. The Rotflies are somehow still going, amazingly. Like they've done very well. Being backed up by the Rotblood Engorged now. Okay, alright, so pretty much all of our infantry got incinerated, but the Rotblood Plague Spears are going to reach the enemy artillery nest. So yes, many Rotblood Javelins gave their lives, but it was successful, and we've now managed to reach the artillery crews. We're just going to push, we're going to push in, right? We're not going to let them get up, we're just pushing in there, punching as hard as we can into all of this artillery, and then we'll engage them. And yes, we'll be surrounded, but so will they, and we'll tie them all up, and this should be fine. As you see, we're getting right in the middle there. And now we can just start shanking them to death. So, good stuff there. Meanwhile, I need to get Bodvar out of this engagement because it's not going... Well, it's going well, but he's getting targeted, so he needs to go somewhere else to not die. Run, Bodvar, run! Flee! So we push in to mop up the survivors there, including the Slayer Pirates. That's it, Bodvar. In fact, Bodvar, go for the objective. Go for the objective. Grab it. They'll hate that. They'll hate it when you do that. Dwarves hate this one trick. Running to the objective. Meanwhile, the Plague Spear's doing great work, managing to take out all of that artillery. Nicely done, lads. Unfortunately, Bodvar's a little bit scared, so he runs away. And I think one of our Rotflies is a little bit... What happened to the other one? Oh, did the other Rotfly die? Oh no, I think he died. Oh, but he was such a good boy. They did so well. Okay, Bodvar's... He's put his big boy pants back on. He's going to go for the objective. He's got 360 health left, no problem. Easy, and looks like army losses are beginning to take effect. Thank goodness. And the enemy army is on the run. Ah, a flawless victory, apart from all the dead people. But easy come, easy go. Missile strength for my own army. Well, I mean... Yay, more javelins. Okay, well at least they're dead. Oof. Took a bit, but they're dead. What does give me infections? Is it literally... I don't feel like getting many... Okay, no. 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 That does not. Nope. 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 Okay, this building does. Offering of disease. I guess that makes sense.
Yes, my ruinous powers.
Okay, Lair of the Troll King is open. Open for business. I guess we'll grab this. Because that will give us toxic miasma. Glad to hear it. Life theft. Every time he kills, he gets more armor piercing damage and missile damage. I mean, I'm in. I'm into that. oh, yes, please. I guess like 10% extra missile strength for this army at least means that Ivar's now going to do more damage, which is good, because he does most of the damage in our army, I think. Or at least he's certainly the most useful unit. Let's grab... Oh, look, we get an extra 1%. Why do we get 1%? Why are we getting... What's giving us 1%? I have no idea. Not a clue. Do I want to keep this or do I want to get rid of it? What do we think? I get if we could get the lair of the troll. The thing is, we're so spread out, and I've got effectively 1.5 armies, and I'm not even making that much money.
They will be dominated.
Are we taxing everywhere? Yes. Hellspire Mountain's making the most, obviously, because it's got all the ports. But even then, like it's not like it's making so much fucking money that I feel like that the nerf to their economy was worth it. I don't know. It feels like people were saying, "Oh, Norsca's actually quite fun because it's got a good economy" at the start of Warhammer 3: Immortal Empires, and then they went, "Oh no, we shouldn't be having that much fun with Norsca," and then they just like kicked them in the nuts and left them there. And I've done nothing ever since to them. Feels really bad. Don't know why I picked them, to be honest. Stupid idea, wasn't it? Oh well, we're here now. We're stuck with it now.
A timely arrival. My
Yes,
warhounds
Durthu, are you
have
going to
not
declare war on me? Oh no, you want me to give you money? Otherwise, I'm going to be honest, Durthu. I'm not really that bothered. Feels like a bold move. Declare war on the faction like 13, 14, 15 provinces away from me that I'm probably not going to get to. But sure, it's obviously on you. Yes. What do we got? I could the grenade. Well, actually, the missile damage for these is 56. That's not the worst. Like, that's not bad. Yes, and I think that's going to give us more money. Would be good. I guess we're going to have to fight Kislev.
I see your whims trapped behind your heart.
I thought you said winds then. I was like, oh god, I've got trapped winds. Terrible. Disastrous. So you are at war with the Ice Court. We could join in on that, couldn't we? We could join in on that. Who likes us, just out of interest? Static Legion quite like us. The Sal would give us a trade agreement and some money, which will give me some additional income, which is nice. Durthu has declared... I don't know why... I don't know why of all the factions, Durthu was the one to pick on me. I guess he was looking for someone to fight, and it turned out that it was me? I don't know. Roll the dice. What do you get? Oh, it's a 3. Oh, well. That's Norscans for you. Okay. Fine. We could just leave Kislev. I don't know. Is Kislev going to get too strong? It looks like the Empire's kind of fractured. They're at strength rank 27, which is not great. Clan Scry are doing very well themselves. Sylvania. It's nice to see that the good guys, for once, are struggling a bit. It looks like Bretonia's getting its arse handed to it by Grom.
Grom's also eating, so make it quick.
He's at strength rank 14, which is pretty good. I'm at 87. I've got basically the whole of Norsca under my control. I'm still at strength rank 87. Amazing.
Mortals will quail.
Indeed they will. Do we want to fight Kislev? Maybe. I guess.
Never stop.
I mean, do I have anything else to do at the moment? No. Also, we need to come down here and raid. What did we have to raid again? I forgot. Hang on. It's down here somewhere. No. Oh, that's... Oh, Blight Reaper. What do we have to do for that? A town close to Ubersreich. Which is... Oh, down here. Okay. Well, that's quite far away. I mean, I could use my Skittergate, but the problem is I'm so far... Well, I was like, I could teleport deep into the Empire, but I'm now so far away from the Skittergate that I would have to use it to go back, wait for the cooldown, and then use it from there, which isn't as useful as it sounds. Like, in theory, interesting idea. In practice, having the one Skittergate location, if you could, like, build it at the front or something, and use it from there, yeah, I could see it being useful, but it's got the... I guess it does mean you can recruit more armies and then send them. I guess you could sort of use it as like a global recruitment type thing. Just send them to where your army is, and then you could, you know, recruit an army where the Skittergate is, set it to go to where your front line is, and then you can just teleport your reinforcements. It's not the worst idea. It's not the worst idea I've ever had. I've had significantly worse ones. Right, we're gonna... Oh, you've taken that. Okay, well, that's good.
The gods direct.
Okay, I think we're gonna go and attack Kislev then.
True savages.
Yes, yes we are. I mean, or we could just ignore Kislev and go for the Empire. I mean, it is our victory condition. Right? I mean, kill the Reichland, kill Midland. Boom, short victory. Kill the rest of the Empire. Boom, long victory. So maybe... It just feels like a lot... I don't know. Do I want to do that? Is Azazel going to be fine against Kislev? I kind of want to just say yes, but...
You'll find me a generous...
I don't trust him. What strength are you? He's 97. I don't think he is. Wait, have I not met? Oh, I have met this guy. Yeah, these are 20. Right, okay, so we're going to have to... If we don't help Azazel, we'll end up with Kislev on our borders. And that's going to be a bad time.
A certainty.
So, let's concentrate on that. Also, we could get some Rotblood Blightstormers. What does it say there? Large bloated creatures with a naked upper body and metal face mask. They conjure great storms which move around on the battlefield, dragging anyone who's foolish enough to get close. Oh, that's oh yeah. Maybe these guys will be good. There's only 16 of them, but they've got a buttload of vortexes I can throw at people. Might be legit. Building the money building, and yet I hate myself for it.
Always ready for a headbutting contest.
Oh, now you want to give me military access for nothing. Compared to last time when you were going to charge me, what, 4 grand for it? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good. The Skaven are back. Lovely. I want to encamp. Wait, is this a raiding encampment? It is a raiding encampment. Yeah, but, you know...
Chieftain of the tribe.
Just doggos, I think. Where are you going? What are you doing?
You come to me.
You are at war with... Why do I get the feeling Durthu's gonna pop up in like 3 turns? Like 3 stacks to come at me because he's got nothing better to do. I'm sure it's fine. Just keep an eye out, all right? Just keep an eye out just in case we see any Durthu. I'm sure it's fine. Probably. I guess we could build this here. It would give me more infections. How many infections have we got? Like 174? Yeah, they're not going up very fast, are they? 2 turns, and I think we get a special hero when we build this building. I've been meaning to build it for ages. But I've not had the money, and I needed the building slots. So we didn't... I wanted to build the Skittergate, which has proved to be kind of useful, I guess.
Witness my ruinous powers!
Could we... I was going to say, could we do a killing blow and take Erengrad, but...
Of the land.
No, I don't think that's going to happen. Considering they've got 3 stacks. I don't think that's going to happen somehow. Probably not. Oh, good.
They will be dominated!
This is fine. This is fine. I mean, at least my Bile Trolls are looking pretty beefy, you know? That's pretty good. Also, I need to raid over here, don't I? The Tower of... It was... I looked in here and then I got distracted. Right, yeah, so we need to raid the Tower of Cracks. We'll go to the Tower of Cracks, we'll raid it, we'll get the Frost Voider. Maybe that will help. Getting some slightly better units, maybe that will help. Maybe we'll be able to build an army where I go, yes, this is a potent force that will be able to deal with anything that gets thrown at it, rather than... I guess this'll do. We'll see how it goes. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.